So this will be a continuation with my first video. I just wanted to go into kind of like, where I see this going. So, everyone, ChatGPT, it's all out there, artificial intelligence. I say use it to help, you find the right career. So what I did was I just typed in how to find the right career, and we're going to do this with other. We can do this with other career goals you have. So ChatGPT says finding the right career can be a challenging task, but with the right approach, you can increase your chances of making the right choice. And at this channel, at the Career Triad, that's what we're going to try to help you do. We're going to try to help you make the right choice for the right career. Apologize for that. So, we want to identify your interest. So start by identifying the activities you enjoy doing. So if you like to drive trucks, maybe you want to go get a CDL. If you like to teach young children, maybe you want to be a teacher. If you like to, uh, any job requires you to use your brain or use your mind, so I don't want to say that. Maybe if you're good with numbers, maybe go into accounting. So just a few ideas out there. There's thousands, maybe millions of ideas out there regarding that. So, let's be pretty open, pretty broad. Next thing is, you're going to have to assess your skills and strengths. If you find yourself very strong in mathematics, great. Maybe that means you go into some type of business. If you find, and I don't want to, downplay this, but maybe if you're very artistic, you could still go into business. It all depends. I don't want to say, one can do the other, one can't do the other. That's not true. If you have an open mind, you can pretty much do whatever you want to do, except for, basically get taller. So I don't know how one could extend themselves by a foot, but other than that, I think, with the career triad here, we're going to help you achieve your potential. Another thing is you want to research your potential careers, and you want to maybe use ChatGPT or go into Indeed. So I'll give you an example. Let's just go to Indeed, for example. Now I'm going to type in the word truck driver. Do a quick search. And what I want you to see here is there's 311,329 jobs when I type in truck driver here. So that's quite a lot, that gives you a lot of flexibility. Well, I mean, wherever you wanted to live, pretty much you could find it. It says a state, so let's just say, I live in Florida. I don't live in Florida. I don't live in Florida, but just for example, if you lived in Florida, there would be 13,167 jobs. Let's just say, for instance, you lived in California. There'd be 18,651 jobs. Now, let's do, this is a profession that I got my degrees in. I do have an MBA too, so I'm just going to type in chemistry. We can type in chemistry. Do a quick search, and there's 25,843 jobs with chemistry. Now, if we compare that to, let's just duplicate the tab. Like I said, this is my truck driver. So there's more opportunities as a truck driver. We'd have to look at how many, chemists are out there. But if you are a truck driver with a CDL, I can almost guarantee you could have a job tomorrow, wherever you're located at. Let's see another career. Let's just do the careers that I have done. I have an MBA as well. So let's see what that translates. 54,000 jobs. So you can see why I went and got my MBA. It basically doubled the number of opportunities. I went from 26,000 to 54,000. So I basically doubled the amount of opportunities that I could get with an MBA. So you can really see why I chose that. So we can do live chats. If you want to do a live chat, I'm open to doing that as well. So it's whatever, we want to make this channel out to be, but we can do interviewing. We can do mock interviews on here. I'm okay with that. I've done that with students in the past. So seeking advice from professionals. So that's going to be a goal of mine. We're going to get professionals on this channel. We're going to interview them. So if you're a famous, you don't even have to be famous. If you're just a regular normal person working a 9 to 5, 8 to 5, 8 to 6, however many hours you put in, a type of job, let me know, and let's interview. You want to try it out, so consider taking internships or volunteering, and that's the thing that you want to do. And they put this on to you at a pretty young age. I think you're only you're in high school. Most high schoolers are between the ages of 14 and 18 on average, and you have pressure on you. At least I had pressure on myself of trying to pick a career. And that's a really young age to try to figure out what you want to do at 16, 17, 18 years old. So it's better for you to talk with people in the profession so they can help guide you on what you need to do to achieve those goals. You also want to consider your long-term goals, and part of what this channel is going to go into is retirement, because we all want to retire at some point in time in our lives. So what career out there is going to give us the best opportunity to retire? I mean, you have to want to retire. I mean, not everyone wants to retire. Even when I retire, I'll probably be doing something. Otherwise, my mind. I just need something to stimulate my mind, to be honest with you. So these are all important considerations. What the chatgpt suggested is that consider factors such as salary, work-life balance, job security. That's a big one. It's like, I have a family now, so how secure is my job, and can I get another job really quick? Well, we demonstrate with a truck driver that if you got laid off or fired or whatever, or you had to move for whatever reason, you'd probably find a job pretty quickly. With other opportunities, they may not have the opportunities to find a job so quickly. So please keep that in mind and be flexible. Being flexible means being open to, deviating from your career a little bit. I went and got my MBA. I think it really benefited my career. I can see the results of that already. Be flexible with the location as well. So you have to be willing to move away in some cases, away from where you grew up. I grew up in rural Iowa. It was a little hard for me when I made the transition. I got my undergraduate at University of Iowa. So even, that was only 80 miles away, but still that felt like a long distance. And then when I went to Oklahoma, 700 miles away. Oh, I just I had no clue what to expect, being from rural Iowa, moving to another state 700 miles away. So I've been to a lot of states. We can talk about that. But I think this is a good place to end this video. Like this video. I really appreciate you signing up for my channel. And we're gonna create a lot of good content on here. I'm gonna be very open. So please put some suggestions in there. What would you like me to talk about? And I'm actually gonna do it. So and I want to end this by having everyone by saying have a good night, and have a good afternoon whenever you're listening to this, or have a good morning. Sometimes I'll listen to YouTube videos before I go to work. So I'm going to try to create regular content for you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.